In my last video, I talked about emotional contagion and how stress can spread across teams under pressure. So let's go a little deeper. One of the most fascinating things psychologically is that leaders do not only transmit information, they also transmit emotional states, and often they do this completely unintentionally. For example, under pressure, leaders may start sending shorter messages, increasing urgency in their tone, asking for more frequent updates, reacting faster, or becoming more emotionally intense in meetings. Individually, these behaviors may seem small, but psychologically, this could send signals of danger across the team. And what's fascinating is that the brain still responds to perceived threat in surprisingly primal ways. Even in modern workplaces, pressure, uncertainty, fear of judgment, or emotional tense environments can unconsciously activate ancient survival responses in the nervous system. The brain starts prioritizing protection over collaboration, and once that happens, people become less cognitively flexible, critical thinking decreases, communication becomes more defensive, people speak up less, and ironically, teams can become less effective precisely when performance matters most. What's fascinating is that high-performing teams are not necessarily teams with less pressure. They are often teams where leaders create enough psychological stability for people to continue thinking clearly despite the pressure. And sometimes, very small leadership shifts can make a huge difference. For example, slowing your tone slightly, creating space for reflection before reacting, or acknowledging pressure calmly instead of amplifying fear. Because calmness spreads too. And under pressure, teams often mirror the emotional tone of leadership far more than leaders realize. In the next video, I'll share a few psychological habits that high-performing teams use to stay collaborative and effective, even in high-pressure environments. Stay tuned.